Kia ora whanau and welcome. In this video, I'll be exploring different ways you can secure a job in New Zealand, but it also applies to other places in the world: Canada, UK, US, Nigeria, anywhere you're looking for a job. How can you find these jobs? Let's do it.
Hello, you don't even know my name, but
As you would already know by now from subscribing to my channel, if you haven't yet, now is the time to hit that subscribe button. There are different ways people can migrate around the world. Student route is one way, but the thing with student route is that after you finish studying, you will still end up looking for a job. So some people don't really like going through that route because they think that they're investing time and energy and they'll still end up looking for a job. That is like the cons for some people, but this can also be an advantage to you. Now the next one is the work route. In this one, you need to have experience. You need, sometimes in some places, you need to have the job. Like that video that I posted on the recovery visa, one of the things you need is a job. So how can we find these jobs? I will begin with students because students will need jobs once they graduate, right? Good. Now that we've all agreed. As a student, one place you can check for jobs is your career development and employability services department, or whatever that is called at your uni. This department is there to help their students prepare for the job market. So they will do workshops on how to present your CV, how to write cover letters, how to search for jobs, how to reach out to employers if you need to. And they're also there to look at your CV and, modify your CVs for you if it needs modification. I've had to send my CV to that, we call it CDAs in my uni. And they looked at my CV and gave me pointers on how to make my CV better. My CV was okay, it was good, but it can be better. So they review your CV, they review your cover letters, and they could even guide you in your job application process. So this is a very good place to start. Many people don't take this department seriously, especially those in postgraduate studies, master's, PhD, because they think they already have these skills. But if you are moving to if you're in a different country, it's always good to go to these workshops and just listen. It could be something you already know. You could get new stuff from there. So try your career development department. That's one place to start. Another place is by paying attention to your emails, because many of these professors in the department work with industry. So they do industry projects where they help industry do those extra research that they don't really have time or that much resources to put into. And because of that, they built relationship with the employees in this industry. And recruiters that recruit for this industry once in a while send them emails to ask if they can check within their department, do they have qualified candidates for this position. So some of these professors will share this email, they'll share wide. Many students send this email to spam because they're like, I'm not ready or whatever reason. But this is a great place to also find jobs, because when you're applying for this job, you can name drop and be like, I saw this advertisement shared by so and so professor, and your CV and cover letter, your application stands a greater chance of being viewed by that recruiter, because they are the ones that asked the professor to share this job ad. So they will pay more attention to the ones that are given by the professor, that come through that professor, especially those that require qualifications from that department, like masters, PhD, undergraduate. So emails from your professor is another place that you can find jobs. You could also walk up to your professors, especially the ones that have industrial connections. They do industry projects, and talk to them about what you want. You need a job after school. These are your experiences and all that. Of course, many of these professors are really busy because they have like a very high number of students that they need to supervise. But at least you told them and they have you in mind. So when something comes up and they cannot find within their research group, they will always remember you. Of course, you have the career phase where you can go and talk to employers, even your career department, they sometimes organize these career fairs. So you go and talk to employers. This is another place you can find jobs. To recap, within the university environment, you have the career department, you have your professors, and then you have those career fairs that come up every semester. You can also create a job from your research. Say you're doing your bachelor's research, your master's research, your PhD research, that one is for sure. I've seen many students create startups, become self-employed from their research, and even end up being employers of labor. So that is one way that you can create jobs for yourself and make money. And in this case, the money is yours. Like, you own the company, you own the money, you decide, you call the shots, so you are the boss of yourself. If you are interested in that, that's one way that you can do it. All it will take is you investing time and energy into, learning how to present business proposal, learning the ropes about entrepreneurship basically. But if you already have those skills, you will not necessarily have a problem. Your university, and many universities these days, are actually looking at different ways they can fund students to create startups from their projects. Another way you can find jobs is through LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very powerful place to find job opportunities, and many people have cracked the code on how to use LinkedIn. Many people are still finding their way around. I know a few people that got jobs via LinkedIn. I'm talking juicy jobs. If you hear the salary, you'll be like, on this planet Earth. Yes. And all they had to do was simply reach out to the recruiter or the employers or the manager of that company they wanted to work with. They did that professionally, obviously. They didn't just say, hi, good morning, and the good morning was in short quote. They presented themselves very well and also made sure that their LinkedIn profile was up to date. So how can you use LinkedIn to get jobs? It's very simple. The first step is either going to their job page. So their job page has the icon of a briefcase. Go to their job page and then you search there. You can fine-tune it to jobs in a particular country, a particular role, or a particular company. Just fine-tune those jobs to what you want, and you can also create alerts. Now you need to obviously have a LinkedIn account for all this to happen, and creating a LinkedIn account is free, except you want to go to LinkedIn Premium. That is when you have to pay. But I guess there is also a trial period, I think 1 week, where you can try out LinkedIn Premium. Otherwise, you just stick with the basic LinkedIn, which is completely free. Then you create job alerts. So for a particular job you're looking for, let me say process engineer. So whenever there are new jobs in that country that you're looking for jobs in, LinkedIn will send you a notification. That's one way. The second way is by going directly to the recruiters. So you approach these recruiters on LinkedIn and tell them this is what you're looking for and all that and all that. And if they have vacancies, if they have those job ads, they will share them with you. Otherwise, they'll keep you on their mailing list and get in touch with you when they have those jobs. Sometimes when you go to check your messages, you will see messages from recruiters already, especially when you have your LinkedIn profile up to date, because these recruiters also use keywords to search for people. So you would have seen some emails. I would say, of course, some of them look like spam, but not all of them are spam. It's always good to at least, if there are 10 emails from a recruiter, try to respond to at least 3. Now, the jobs that they're advertising for may not be exactly what you want or suit your set of skills, but if you create a relationship with them, chat with them up, they could, again, keep you on their mailing list and let you know when they have jobs that suit you. What I'll advise you to do is create that profile and update. Make sure that your profile is up to date with your qualification and your work experiences, especially the ones that are relevant to that job that you're looking for. Then reach out to recruiters on LinkedIn. Those ones don't hide their status. They let you know that they're recruiters. If you know the company, exact company you want to work for, you can go to their LinkedIn profile and under people, look at the people that work for this company. Of course, not everyone on LinkedIn and not everyone have updated their status on LinkedIn, but there are some people that are up to date with LinkedIn. So you connect with these people. HR can be there, even some people, managers. You reach out to them, be professional about it. Hi, my name is so and so. I am looking for, you have this experience, you have that. Just let them know. Of course, not all of them will get back to you. Matter of fact, there's a high potential that only 1% of those that you email will get back to you. But the thing is that you are trying, and you may be surprised that 1% that gotten back to you may be just the one. And sometimes people share the job ads from their company. You can also reach out to the people that shared it. Of course, apply to the job, but also reach out to them. Oh, you're interested in this job, and blah 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 blah, and create that link. You may be fortunate that the person that shared that job is the manager of that position, and so who knows, you may get an interview. So this is how you can utilize LinkedIn. It's a very powerful tool. Now, something you should know with LinkedIn is that there are a lot of aspire to spare there on LinkedIn. Some of them are actually genuine people that have gone through whatever they're posting about and have experienced it and sharing it to the world, like I'm doing here on YouTube, sharing my experiences with you to learn. Now they have those people. You now also have people who just do it for clout. Of course, it's not a lot of percentage, just a small amount, because you can only do that for too long before you're caught. So there will be so many people that have achieved a lot and will be sharing it on LinkedIn. So there's a high chance that you may get a little bit feel some kind of oppression. Don't let that get to you. You know why you're on LinkedIn. You know what you want to get from LinkedIn. So focus on that. Okay. Yet another way you can find jobs in whatever country that you're looking at is by using agents. These agents work with companies that are looking to recruit. And if you have worked in any company, you will know that the recruitment process is time consuming, and many companies don't have that luxury of time to spare. So they'll rather outsource this to recruitment agencies to do the job for them and tell them, what they want. So it is the recruitment agent's job to find the quality of candidate that they want. So you can reach out to this agent. There are so many of them in many countries. Of course, you have to know about their terms and conditions, because this varies per agent. What works for agent A will not work for another recruitment agency. So these are some of the things you would discuss with them as well, especially if they help you get a job. Because some agents would want you to just, once if they help you get the job, you just pay a certain amount of fee and that's it. While some agents will want to take a percentage of your salary for a period of time, some of them will say, okay, I'll give you this job, but I'll find this job for you, or I know this company, they're looking for this so and so person, and you are willing to work for them, but you can only get the minimum wage. Whatever is on top of what that company wants to pay, they keep it, even with the fact that the company is paying them to look for a candidate for them to fill that position. They will still tell you, okay, I have this job, but you're going to be paid minimum wage. Are you okay with that? It's up to you. If you're not okay with that, that's fine. But once you sign, that means you're okay with that. So if you sign and then realize that the pay is twice the minimum wage, you've already signed. So these are the things that you should talk about. Many of us are timid to talk about it because they're like, this one has managed to give me work, and now come and be asking all these questions. Do not give me this work again. No, ask about it, because if you don't, somewhere down the line, you're going to hate your job. And it's not because you hate the job, it's because you are working hours and earning less than what you should be earning, because you signed a contract that you did not really ask questions about. So that is one thing. That's just a word of caution I decided to throw in there. But agents are one place that you can get jobs, and this is almost, for some agents, it's almost guarantee, I would say, because depending on the job, they are taxed to find people. How you can find jobs with agents is just simply searching recruitment agencies in that area that you're looking for. So different types will pop up Some of them will require that you create an account with them so you can be getting job ads. They will send you emails of the different vacancies they have. You can fine tune and filter so that you don't just get all the vacancies. While for some, you would have to reach out to them, set up an appointment to talk to you about, what do you want, what kind of job do you want, so that they can create a profile for you. There are some jobs from agents that is almost certain that you'll get it. There are some jobs that are highly competitive. So the fact that you are registered with a recruitment agency does not always mean 100% that you will get that exact job that you're looking for. You may have to apply for 2 or 3 more jobs. Again, that depends on the type of job and your level of experience, your level of education, your mobility. Before I go to the next one, here is something that you should listen to. Have you been looking for a way to get music without worrying about copyright issues and royalties? You've come to the right place, and that is called Epidemic Sounds. This is where I get all my sounds, all my music, all my sound effects for my videos. All you need to do is to log on and become a member of the community. Of course, membership is not free, but it's also affordable. Maybe you don't want to commit immediately, you just want to try things out. Not a problem. I have the link in my description box where you can click to get 30 days free trial. And if you put in time and commitment and learn about all the sound and tunes that suit you, you'll be able to tell if you want to continue or it's not for you. But just know that you can post whatever videos you make with these sounds without getting copyright strikes, and you can monetize your videos. Ta-da! Always here to help. What can you do with these sounds? Of course, like I said, create videos with them and put it out there in whatever platform you want. For instance, YouTube, you can create your vlogs, you can do your cinematic videos, you can do your teaching videos, your food videos, whatever you want to do, even your music videos, and get commercialized, get monetized by YouTube, by Facebook, by Twitter, by TikTok, wherever, without worrying about copyright strikes and without paying royalties to anyone except that little fee in Epidemic Sounds. So click the link in my description box and get your 30 days free trial today. Now we're back from the commercial break. I should start advertisement. Another place that you can look for jobs are the online job marketplace. Example of this is Seek, Indeed, Trade Me Jobs. There you can go online and find jobs. So employers, recruitment agents advertise jobs on this marketplace, and then you as a job seeker will go online and search for these jobs. Then you apply. There'll be instructions on how you can apply this job. There'll also be instructions on the location, on sometimes how much salary they are going to pay, the skills that are required. This is a great place that you can find jobs. Otherwise, if you know the exact company that you want to work for, because there are some people that are like, if it's not this company, it's nothing. You go to that company's career website and then you search for jobs there. The good thing with Seek and I think LinkedIn is that all these things are scrubbed for you. You don't have to go to individual websites, company website to search. You just type the particular role that you're looking for, and they will scrub all the websites that have. For LinkedIn, it scrubs all the websites that are registered with them. Same thing with Seek, and will give you the available job ads from these websites, from these employers that have registered their job vacancies with them. So that is the good thing with this online job marketplace. It saves you that time of going individually to each companies, and sometimes you may not know that this company exists in that place, and you don't know what you don't know. If you don't know, how would you apply for it? So that is one advantage of this online job marketplace. Then lastly is the job board of the country. These do not apply to every country, but it applies mostly to countries that take in immigrants in the thousands on the daily. So these countries would have created a job board for both immigrants and their citizens or residents that can go online and apply for jobs. These are different ways that you can find jobs, whether you're studying or you're looking to relocate to that country on a work visa. this is how you can find jobs. If you're looking to come to New Zealand on recovery visa, this is one way you can use to find jobs in New Zealand. So I hope this video is helpful, and I hope it has answered some of your questions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Even if you don't like it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, now is the time to subscribe. So click the subscribe button and turn on the bell button for notification. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. By the way, all the best with your job application.